Hi everyone, it's Elisa. This letter was written on Father's Day, June 20th, 1971, from my dad, Captain Dick Allgood, to my mom, Captain Sarah Allgood. They hadn't been able to get through to each other on the phone in more than 2 weeks. And today, Father's Day, my dad just wanted to talk to his wife. So even though he planned to write again later that night, he picked up a pen in the middle of the day and jotted this quick note. It reminds me of how we text someone we love, just to say we're thinking of them. He was in Vietnam, flying HH-43 helicopters on rescue alert. She was back in Texas, working long shifts at Wilford Hall, the Air Force hospital, where I'd later be born. They were newly married, newly expecting, and separated by war. And yet somehow, they still found a way to do life together, even from across the world. This letter is full of practical things: savings accounts, checkbooks, plane tickets, loan payments. But underneath it all is something so much more meaningful. My dad's constant need to care for her, to keep them close, even when the distance between them felt unbearable. This is his quiet, steady version of love. This is letter number 85. 20 June, Sunday. Hello, dearest wife. Boy, are you lucky today. It is only 12 p.m. and I am writing my lover. I just felt like jotting down a note to you. I couldn't decide whether or not to call you today. I am on alert tomorrow and can't call. If I call tonight, you will be at work, so I will try to call on the Autobahn again, and if I don't get you, I will talk to you on Thursday my time, Wednesday your time. How about that, okay? I will talk to you. I reread your letters again last night. I just get in bed and read my baby's letters and get horny. The best sex book I ever had. About the money and the bank. Yes, keep your checking account until you get out of the military. After all pay settlements with the Air Force, then close it down and draw checks on our account at Kelly Field. I love you, little chickadee, my precious darling. The money you have in savings you keep and do as you please. But one checking account will be better. We are writing each day, so when you write a check, jot it down in the letter, and I can keep up with the books. That way, I will be able to tell what it is taking for us to live, and then save the rest. Okay? The credit union should let you keep your loan. It will be paid up in February, I think. There should be no problem whatsoever there. You can call and ask. If there is a problem, we may go ahead and pay it off, or I might get the Kelly Field Bank to finance the rest of the loan. But if you can keep it all at the credit union, then do that. You also keep the car in your name. I hope I have made sense. If not, just ask again. When you go to Miami, let me know the size of check you write for that. That way you won't have a problem trying to cash an out-of-town check if you need money there. Also, what you don't use in Miami, you can bring to Hawaii, okay? You will be able to write a check for your airplane ticket. You may inquire about the 30-day excursion trip. Eastern Airlines or some other airline may have some special price to Miami. No sweat, just let me know what you would like to do, etc. Boy, do I love you. 2.5 pages of taking care of a dependent wife. How about that? I hope you don't get tired of me writing. I love to sort of give you guidance on the money and the checks, etc. I just love you so much. Don't ever worry about spending money. Just don't throw it away. Remember what you said about accounts? Don't start any, okay? Just use good sense. I trust you with our money. You will have a whole new concept on money now. Huh. It's now ours, and not yours, and not mine, okay? Sarah Jane, I love you so much. This is not a horny letter. That will come later tonight. This is just an afternoon conversation with my wife. I would have to admit that it would be better if we were in bed, naked, drinking a Coke and talking, rather than this long-distance bullshit. But this is my way of an afternoon talk to my wife. Always love me, Sarah. Ask me questions and talk to your lover. I want to know about every minute of your life. I guess I am selfish that way. I just can't help but think that you are mine. I love you, baby. Sleep warm. Your lover, Dick. That was my dad, Captain Dick Allgood, writing to my mom, Captain Sarah Allgood, on Father's Day, 1971. In the middle of the day, just because he missed her. They hadn't spoken by phone in more than 2 weeks. But rather than wait, he wrote. Because he wanted her to feel cared for. Because he wanted her to know he was thinking about her. He wasn't just planning finances. He was building their future. Even from across the world, he was doing what so many partners struggle to do when they're even in the same room. He was showing up. And this wasn't just the first of two. This was just the first of 2 letters he wrote that day. The second, the one he promised would be a little hornier, came later that night. And I'll read that one next. If this kind of love resonates with you, if it reminds you of something you've known, or something you're still hoping to find, I sure hope you'll keep listening. You can read more, see photos of the original letters, and follow the journey at theallgoodslove.com. And if you'd like to support this project, you can do that at patreon.com/theallgoodslove. Thanks for being here. Until next time.